Hi guys, I hope you're well and having a really lovely day. So I'm doing something incredibly out of my comfort zone. I actually want to cover my face. I'm very nervous about this. I've had a few people asking me to do a makeup look, how I do my makeup. I don't like my face without makeup at all. I have also got a very big light on me right now, so I'm very hot, so my skin is red anyway. Like everyone always says when they do these videos, I'm not doing a tutorial because I am in no way a makeup artist. This is just how I do my makeup pretty much every day. On an everyday basis, if I'm at home, I don't really wear makeup, so this look, even though it's my everyday makeup look, it's not, I don't get up and do this every day. If I'm home all day, I barely put anything on at all. When I'm filming, which is what I'm going to be doing after I filmed this video, or when I'm going to work, this is pretty much what I do. I do change up the eyeshadows and the lip colours. My skin is very bad at the moment. This is actually quite bad for me. I've got quite a lot of spots on my forehead and a few around my nose. The first thing I do is take the Benefit Professional Primer and apply that on my T-zone area. I have a mirror down here, by the way, so if I'm looking down there, that's why. I've not even tried out any other primer, I don't think, in the past couple of years really, because this one just works so well. Today I'm going to use the NARS Sheer Glow. I think this is a little bit dark for me. It's Mont Blanc, which is light too. I think they do a lighter one, which I'm going to need. This annoyingly doesn't come with a pump, so mine is very messy. I'm doing this video quite spontaneously, so please excuse the dirtiness of the brushes. Pretty much every brush I'm going to use is going to be a Real Techniques one. I'm actually going to clip my hair up. That would probably make my life a bit easier, wouldn't it? The brush I'm using first is a Real Techniques buffing brush. I really like this foundation, but I don't think it's as glowy as you would think it would be from the name. It's actually quite a normal finish, I think. It's not the most heavy coverage, but it is a fairly medium coverage, I'd say. So now I'm just blending it in. I've really used a small amount here because I do end up going in with a lot of concealer pretty much all over to give my skin that kind of flawless look. That is my foundation done. I already feel a little bit better. At the moment for under eyes, I'm using the Smashbox Camera Ready BB cream, which has SPF 15 in. This is kind of one of those felt tip pen style things like the YSL, Touche Eclair, and every brand's got one. This is just the only one that I had at the moment, so this is what I've been using for under eyes. I'm just blending it in now around my eye area with my Real Techniques buffing brush, and I think that kind of makes me look a little bit more awake. I actually went into work the other day with just my all my makeup done apart from blusher, bronzer, and everyone was like, "Ellie, are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." Why? And they were like, "Oh, you just look very ill and a bit dead." And I was like, "Well, that's how pale I am. I basically look dead." I'm really red here today as well. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm really nervous about doing this video. I'm now going to take one of my most favourite products of all time, which is the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. This is really grim. Does this happen to anyone else where the print rubs off every time you use it and you get black all over your hands? This stuff is amazing, and like I said, I use less foundation because I use this because I find this gives such amazing coverage, and I've pretty much just put this everywhere, which I know you're not supposed to do with concealer, but I just find that it makes my skin look pretty good when I shove it everywhere and blend it in. So I kind of look like I've got some sort of chicken pox is what I'm going to say, but I just love this stuff. I get scared when I only have one left, which is actually, I only have one left at the moment, so I need to try and find some more. This stuff is so popular now, everyone knows how good it is, so it's always sold out. Look at me just doing a dot to dot on my face. Look how stupid I look. I'm just going to blend it in. I actually find this concealer is quite lightweight as well, even though it's got quite a heavier coverage for a concealer. It's not that heavy, it doesn't feel that heavy on my skin, which is quite nice. I'm just going to set it with my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. This is quite an old one. I apply the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder with this brush from the Real Techniques Bold Metals collection. It is the 100 brush, pressing this into the skin to set my makeup. It's time to move on to the eyebrows. My absolute favourite eyebrow product, and probably one of my favourite products of all time actually, is the Benefit Gimme Brow. This stuff is amazing. Really small little brush. It's actually got little fibres in it that adhere to the hairs on your eyebrows. Eyebrows always goes wrong for me. There is never a day when my eyebrows look how I want them to. I just like to back comb this through my eyebrows. This way it adheres to the hairs you've got already and just kind of makes your eyebrows look better. The shape isn't perfect yet, but can you see how much of a difference that makes? It is incredible. It's such a good brow product. Both my eyebrows have been gimme browed up and I am ready to fill them in. At the moment I'm using a old HD brows palette in Foxy. To fill my eyebrows in with powder I use a MAC 208, which is a really little angled brush. I always start here and work my way up and hope for the best pretty much. My eyebrows are 100% sisters and not twins. They are in no way matching. Eyebrows really do make or break your face though as well, don't they? So there's so much pressure to like get them right. That's one done. I think I'm happy with it. I don't know, I can't really tell. I've got like this really small mirror and the viewfinder thing, so I have no idea what it looks like. I think that is about as good as it's gonna get. I've had enough of looking at them. That's gonna have to do. Now I'm gonna take a bit of the Benefit's Highbrow Glow, which is kind of like a brow pencil for highlighting and like making your brows look better and more arched. I literally just take this and pop it under the arch to kind of open up the arch a little bit and blend it in. I also take this and pop it in the inner corners of my eye because I just find that it makes me look a little bit more awake. Brows done, it's now time to do eyes, which is probably my favourite part of doing makeup. Today I'm going to use my very dirty MAC palette that I've kind of been putting together myself, although to be honest I haven't bought any shadows probably since I went to America. Pretty much a year and a half since I've purchased any eyeshadows for my MAC palette, but I will probably pick some more up when I go to America this year. So if you have any shade recommendations, let me know. These are the shades I have. These ones I pretty much just always blend together for an easy bronzy smoky eye. Today I think I'm just gonna like take these and blend them together and try and make it look good. Don't be terrified, I've just zoomed you in and I've started putting a little bit of MAC All That Glitters kind of all over. I love this colour, it's beautiful. It's one of those colours that I will wear on its own, or it just looks really good with any kind of similar bronzy toned shadow. I'm now going to take the next two colours along. One of these is Satin Taupe and one is Sable. I can't remember which is which. That's those two shadows kind of blended together. Real Techniques 201 brush. I love this one. It's kind of like a domed, really like tightly packed shadow brush. I'm now going to take the Real Techniques detailer brush and kind of do a little bit under the eye. Take my MAC 217 and blend it together and hope that it blends okay. My absolute favourite eyeliner is the Soap and Glory Super Cat liner. It's a felt tip nib which makes it so easy and it's really cheap as well. It's like £6. I always work from inner corner to outer corner. Now that I've done the lines across the top of my eyelids, I need to do the flicks. Because it has like this felt tip, quite a long nib, I find it quite easy to use this. Saying that now, it's probably going to go awful now, isn't it? But I kind of just like do it like this and draw. Your eyeliner is supposed to match up with your eyebrow. It's supposed to be pointed towards your eyebrow, kind of like this. So where your eyebrow ends, it should go that way and not like that way, because if you do it up, you're extending the space between your eye and your eyebrow, so you're opening up your eyes, whereas if you go like this way, it's kind of dragging your eyes across. But really you're just kind of connecting the line you've drawn with the line above your eyelid. This is always the dodgy part, where you try and make this on here look the same. The pressure is just ridiculous right now. I think it will do. I mean, it will do, won't it? I mean, does it matter? Now is the bit that I hate and always makes me cringe. I line my inner eyelids, the waterline, whatever you want to call it. Clarins Crayon Kohl in 01 Instant Black Rimmel Nude eyeliner, and just kind of do a little bit on my bottom waterline to make me look a little bit more awake. I'm using the Benefit Roller Lash. I love this stuff. Can anyone else not do mascara without opening their mouths? Because I literally can't do it without opening my mouth. I am feeling much more alive now, and it's just time to finish off with bronzer, blush and highlights. There's been a lot of Benefit products in this video so far, and I'm now going to use the Benefit Hoola bronzer, which really cool, has my name on it. I'm going to take the Real Techniques contour brush, and I don't really contour, but I do pop this under the cheekbones to try and give my face a little bit more definition. Also just around the top of the temple as well. I then take my Real Techniques blush brush just to blend it in a little bit more, and then I will use this for blusher as well. My favourite blush is the Benefit Rockature. It just gives me that kind of really nice glow, and it goes really well with the bronzer as well when you blend it in together. For highlight, I love the MAC Soft and Gentle. This is beautiful. It's a mineralised skin finish and it's just a really gorgeous kind of rose gold colour. I just pop this along the top of my cheekbone and kind of in a C kind of around the eyebrow area. That is pretty much everything. I just need to do a lip colour and I wasn't sure what to go with, so I think I'm going to go with MAC Lady Danger, which is pretty much my go-to lipstick when I don't know what to do. It's quite a bright one. It looks good on camera for when I'm filming. This one has a matte finish, but it's not too drying. It's really, really beautiful. It's one of my most used MAC lipsticks. Sometimes I do this and I think, if I went out like this, would anyone say anything? That is my kind of basic all-round everyday, not really everyday, standard makeup look done. I hope you have enjoyed this video. It was incredibly scary to film. Obviously I'm not a makeup artist, and if you think I look like crap, that's completely fine because I probably do look like crap. Please give it a thumbs up and a comment. Let me know if you'd like to see something like this again, or if you thought that this was okay. I completely understand if you hated it. If I ever get brave enough, I'd like to do like makeup looks inspired by Disney princesses and characters, but like I said, I'm in no way a makeup artist and 9 times out of 10 I have no idea what I'm doing and I get it wrong. But yes, I will see you in my next video. Thank you, bye! Not a camel colour but not a stone colour, it's in between, so it does literally go with everything, and it's just a long trench coat. It's a really lovely material, it's very, very well made.